Hello everyone, Andy here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at the Tow-Rax Removable Wheel Chock. So with the tubular design, it is going to be coated in chrome as well, so not only is it going to be very sturdy depending on whatever bike you're moving in here and getting everything strapped down, but it is going to be corrosion resistant with that chrome coating on it. Now, it is going to be 11 and 11/16 inches long, 8 3/8 inches wide, and 8.5 inches tall. So just be mindful. But one thing that is really nice is having those 3 points for the mounting system. It's easy to slide these through the keyhole and get it removed. So if you needed to load or haul anything else in your trailer, this isn't going to obstruct anything. So as you can see here, we have a dirt bike loaded up. It does have a little bit on a narrow side front tire, but this wheel chock will accommodate up to 6.5 inches wide for tire size. As far as the installation, let's take a look at that now. So overall, a couple of my final thoughts are, I like it how kind of compact it is as far as size. It really does its job to keep the bike secured in here, and being able to accommodate up to those wider tire sizes is going to be great. Also, the ease of installation, but just the removal process to get it out of the way is going to be probably the key feature for me. So what we're going to do first, now that we have everything kind of eyeballed and lined up, making sure that it is straight and placed where we want it to be secured and fastened down, I'm going to take just a Sharpie and at the small part of the keyhole here, just kind of make a circle, keeping everything centered still and not moving. The wheel chock, just marking it here, and this is where we're going to drill the holes in order to mount our brackets. So since we have a wood floor in our trailer here, we're using a 7/16 bit in order to get the holes drilled, and that way we can get our mounting plates secured. So let's go ahead and do so for each 3 contact points. So now, since our mounting plate does have threads in order to get secured into the wood, we're going to use our 5/16 Allen key and start to thread this mounting bracket into our floor. And we're just going to continue so until it's completely flush. So now that we have all 3 of those set into place, I'm just going to double check and make sure that our holes and everything line up good. And now, since the wheel chock will be having pressure with the motorcycle pushing this way, we want to make sure that the small part of that keyhole is going to be going away from the pressure, and we're all lined up. And now we can go ahead and get our set screws in place to make sure that our mounting brackets are secured to our floor. So we have a bolt and a nut here that is nylon locked. So these bolts are going to be the ones that get fed through our mounting plate, and the nylon bolt is going to be going through the bottom of the trailer. Now what you want to do is grab a drill bit that fits perfectly through these mounting holes, and we're going to just go ahead and drill holes through and get our bolts secured down. Now we can go ahead and drill through our mounting holes all the way through the floor. We're going to do that for all 3 holes on our mounting plate, and do that all the way around for all of the mounting brackets. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take our provided bolts, and luckily these are a very nice tight threaded fit with our mounting brackets, so you don't need an extra set of hands. You can do this solo. So when we go underneath the trailer, we'll be able to tighten our bolts down without anybody holding these up top. So let's go ahead and get these placed. Now we can go underneath the trailer and go ahead and secure our washer and our nylon bolt down. So now that we have our mounting plates completely secured down and bolted, we can go ahead and just finger tightly put our hardware in place. And from there, we can go ahead and put on our wheel chock and slide it through the keyhole, and then go ahead and secure down all 3 bolts with your 3/16 Allen key. So whenever you're not hauling a motorcycle, you can go ahead and just loosen your hardware a little bit and slide your wheel chock and off out of the way. And one thing that's really nice about this is once you remove these bolts, it has a very streamlined and low fit to the ground. That way you're not worried about tripping over anything. So as you can see, this wheel chock gives us a nice solid stop here with our front wheel. Let's go ahead and get this thing strapped down. So we are using shock straps here on the front. It gives us a little bit of extra cushion whenever we're driving down the road. Also, it has a nice soft loop here. That way it's not making any contact with our handlebars or any part of the bike here. So now that we've got everything strapped down and secured, let's go ahead and hit the road. So that's going to do it for a look at our Tow-Rax removable wheel chock.